You know, when I was young, my son and my daughter know these people. Wu-Tang. Mm-hmm. Ever hear of Wu-Tang?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Okay, Wu-Tang knew them. And somebody had come to me, my daughter, son, somebody, and said, you know, you can get involved with them doing what? Hip-hop music or whatever they were making back then. Mm-hmm. I think they were the original almost. I said, no, what a mistake I made. I made $80 trillion. I wanted to kick myself in the ass 400,000 times.
Wow.
But so they were around, and they were right from my neighborhood. I believe they were right from Coney Island.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So they were right from Coney Island. That's what I'm saying. So all this bullshit that we didn't get along, or of course there was arguments and fights. There always is. Mm-hmm. But it wasn't that racial. We're gonna go get black people like they're making it now. That didn't happen.
Yeah, so, you know, because the Italian mob was heavily involved in the music industry back then, correct?
Yes, absolutely.
To what extent, how much control do you think that they had in the industry?
They had tremendous control. They had these music stations, what the hell was his name? Something Freed or something, and they could get you a record played on their music station. You know, so they had connects all over the place.
So you guys control radio and the record industry. I think in a lot of ways it probably still is a lot of control because those contracts they're giving these kids now.
It's always been like that as far as the music business is concerned. You know, we didn't control a lot of stuff back in the days as far as the record business, publishing and royalties and all that stuff. So you heard me speak on that a lot about what was owned as far as masters and who would do whatever. You could do a record deal and only get 2% of the record and you did everything. I mean, that was just the times it was in. And today it's still going on like that. You see people getting into these 360 deals where I'll advance you a little money, but I'm gonna take 95% ownership, you know, so.
Right.
I don't think nothing has changed to this day.
It's different hands. Yeah, but that's always the way.
James said, no way.
Yeah, you know. You know what? And I keep saying that you guys are kindred spirits because I'm listening to your story. I'm like, that sounds like some James would say.
Exactly.
You know, that sounds like some stuff he would say. And I noticed you said in one of your things, you go everywhere. You always had your gun with you, right?
The first time out, yeah, I did. I always had it. The first time out. Not anymore. The times have changed. When I got out in 95, the early part of 96, yeah, I was healed all the time, because the times were different. They were going to come. I knew they were going to come, but I was ready.
Right.
And I was just going to, we'll end it in the street. We'll do it. But now the times are completely different. You know, a lot of guys say to Mafia, they don't kill people no more. They don't do a lot of things. So what happens? And now I know a lot of cops and FBI agents. I knew them. I actually became friends with them. Some of them are good guys. Some of them are not. But what they said is that when you don't commit vicious crimes, there are squads that are working on you and your gang and whoever it may be. They go down. They focus on the worst of the worst. So M13, they're killing people like they were confetti for no reason at all. I like your bike, they kill you. So the FBI now takes those agents that are working on you, I'm not saying you personally, but you, and they put them on them. So go ahead, go kill them for a while. Enjoy yourself.
Yeah, basically Sammy ain't a threat no more. Let's spend this energy, this money on him because they're doing the violent crimes.
Right.
So let's focus on them.
Right. So you're smart in a way. The Mafia is backed away from, you don't see like it. When I was younger and even before I went away, it was like the Jesse James days. There were bodies everywhere, every time you turn around. So when you stop that, you're not going to take that kind of heat. And then you're not going to get, through the years, the sentences, you're going to get life without parole, 30 years, 50 years, 100 years. You're finished.
You don't miss it though? You don't miss that vibe, that energy that you used to get.
I still got it.
He still got it.
I didn't come here to, I'm a gangster right now. I'm a gangster.
Exactly.
But I got my family, my friends, people who are loyal to me, people I deal with, people I like, I'm cool. If I don't like you, instead of hurting you, I get the away from you. I don't want to bother with you. Simple as that. And I'm not going back to prison. I'm not going to go back to prison because this guy's a asshole.
Exactly.
And I gotta hurt him.
It's better to just say.
I said that about Texas. Why go to prison for something that ain't worth it?
Right.
Yeah, it's better to just say come on, because you don't have to fuck with. I don't gotta fuck with you, and you ain't got. And that right. Just leave it.
Unless he just comes to the face to face, then you gotta do what you gotta do. But I got
the biggest thing. You know, you ain't spoke nothing but the truth today, because with success, it brings a certain amount of envy and jealousy.
Yes.
We've all had those little attacks from motherfuckers we don't even know. They said shit about him and just made up felonious.
You're right.
You know, just I'm talking about flat out liars. They go in there and say, oh, and we in this internet age where motherfuckers will believe anything that's on the laptop. If I went in there and said I am from Mars and I am going to destroy this planet in the next 24 hours, if all y'all don't send me $1, I guarantee you, if I get a broad enough message on that, this will be a whole bunch of motherfuckers sending me money and will believe me.
Well, if you do that, I'm in. Give me a piece.
No, for sure. I'm in. See, I've been squeezed by some of my elements.
Hey man, what we have here, man, is Sammy the Bull, and then you have other people. You have gangsters by nature that was born to be what Sammy is.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And then you have guys that sat around the table and listened to those stories and made themselves believe that they're gangsters. Those are what you call the watered down cats. You know what I'm saying?
They're not even that, bro.
What is
the
it?
truth is they're sitting there, cunts. They're sitting in the basement with little things. He's the drug war for he comes up with some lies. He's a punk bitch sitting in the thing. He ain't never gonna even come to your face and say that.
Right.
He's never gonna come to mine. As old as I am, he ain't gonna do it. He's a bitch sitting in the thing. Disregard it.
Right.
And the people out there, it happens on this, like he said, on this YouTube and all these channels. It's happening because people want to put him down. That should make you want to listen to him more.
Right.
Because some jerk off is saying something. For that, hundreds of thousands of people saying he's a jerk off, then maybe he is. But one of these little termites sitting in their mommy's basement hitting computer shit, don't listen to this guy.
Right. Yeah, sure. I gotta ask this question, Sammy. And I'm pretty sure because, you know, the fans don't know. And hopefully, you know, we can break some news today. You mentioned that you were heavily involved with the unions, right?
Yeah.
Where the f is Jimmy Hoffa at?
I was gonna ask that question. I said he might.
I've been hearing about this guy since I was a kid. And I'm like, they haven't found out where this guy's at yet. Like, is he around? Did he f up somehow? Like, is he missing for a reason?
I like that.
He's gone. He's missing for a reason. You know, I'll tell you that real quick. Jimmy Hoffa. Jimmy Hoffa was a good guy. He was in the unions. He controlled the unions, and he was with the mafia. He had problems with the Kennedys and all that shit. They took it away from him. They put him away. Now, you can't control it as a convicted felon. The mafia put somebody else in to run it while he was in prison. When he came out, they called him, Jimmy, you always work with us, you're a good guy. There's nobody who knows that union better than you. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna leave this guy there because he's really working good with us. But you're gonna watch over him. You're gonna be the guy from him to you to us. And you're gonna get a piece of the pie. Jimmy said, no, that's mine. That's mine. Now you can't do that. He was told, this isn't a candy store, this ain't yours, this is union, this is ours. We'll tell you what the
Right.
He said no. Saying no got him to that penalty. And God knows where he went, but he's gone.
He's gone.
Gangster Chronicles, we gon' tell you how it goes. If I lie, my nose will grow like Pinocchio. We gon' tell you the truth and nothing but the truth. Gangster Chronicles, this is not your average show.